Some encouraging news for Southwest Florida finally. The Army Corps of Engineers reducing the amount of murky water from Lake Okeechobee that's being dumped into the Caloosahatchee River and St. Lucie River. For months, they've been dumping billions of gallons a day to reduce the lake's overall water level, which is way up from unusually high rain during winter. Right now, it sits at just over 15 feet. That's down from its peak of just over 16 feet last month. But during the rainy season, officials prefer it to sit right around 12 feet. So it is clear these releases are not going to be stopping anytime soon. And as 4 in Your Corner's Carl Fortier explains, that's only fueling Governor Rick Scott's calls for the federal government to come up with a permanent solution to this problem. Carl?
Well, Governor Scott says the state is doing whatever it can to deal with the problem of the murky brown water flowing down the Caloosahatchee by trying to move the water south and adding stormwater treatment areas. But he says it's up to the federal government to fix the dike at Lake O. You might recall that Scott declared a state of emergency last week for 3 counties affected by the water releases, including Lee. And the Florida Department of Economic Opportunity is asking businesses along the coast to complete a business damage assessment survey to help them identify and appropriate disaster relief programs for businesses hurt by the lake releases that are fouling the waters in the Caloosahatchee and in the Gulf near the river's mouth.
We're doing everything we can at the state, but ultimately the federal government's got to step up. We're raising the Tamaim Trail, we're moving water south, we're adding storage treatment areas, but they have got to fund the dike.
Meanwhile, Florida Congressman Kirk Clausen is proposing 3 bills that could put an end to these water releases. The first would give the Army Corps of Engineers 5 years to finish the Hoover Dike at Lake O. The second would ask the feds to purchase land north and south of the lake. The third bill would temporarily exempt the Endangered Species Act, which is preventing the water from being released south of the lake. Carl Fortier, Fox 4, in your corner.